Welcome to Citizenship Interview Guide. In this video, we will be covering the 100 civics questions from the updated 2008 version of the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll go through the questions slowly and in a random order to help you better understand and remember the answers. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. How many U.S. senators are there? $100. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Who was the first president? George Washington. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. When was the Constitution written? (1787). Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? The President. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? Six. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is the capital of your state? Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Independence Day. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech.